Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the updates on my Project Pan. This is all going to be from June, and I am filming this on the 9th, so I just want to put out there that if I take close-ups of pictures now, they may look a little bit less than it should be just because I have been using them in July. The only reason why I'm filming this a little bit later on in the month is because I've been working on a website for my small business, so this did get a little bit pushed to the side this month, but I'm going to show you all of the progress. I'm going to tell you how many uses I have on everything, and we are rolling out products. Like, that is the best thing, that we are rolling out products, which I'm so excited about. This project is going extremely well, so let's get into it. The first item I'm going to talk about is actually the Candid Concealer. There's no real exciting update here. I ended up using this 9 times in the month of June, which honestly wasn't too bad. This shade is a little bit yellow for me, so what I've been doing is I've been using it as a foundation. I'll mix it with different foundations. Sometimes I will use it as like an eye primer, so I've been just using it a few different ways to make it work. I've been enjoying this. I'm in no rush to finish it. I really love this formula. I really want to try the foundation, but anyway, this will stay in here until it's empty. It's probably going to take like 3 months to empty it, so I'm not in a rush as long as we finish this before the end of the year. The next item, again, it's not very exciting. I ended up using this 19 times in the month of June, which honestly, that is a lot. Like, I use this a lot for it being a lip product I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm just going to show you guys here. It is really, really pink, and that's the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of it. This is all I have left of it. So I'm going to show you, like, here's this, and then here's from my thumbnail last time. So you can see that there is like a lot of progress that was made. I have been wearing this every time I do my makeup. I'll wear this and then I will just put a different color on top. I've been wearing it a lot before bed. I apply it under a mask. Like, I'm just trying to use it now. I wish I could use it as a cream blush, but it just doesn't sit well on my cheeks. I just want this done by the end of the year, which honestly you guys are probably thinking, oh yeah, that's no problem. I have had this in here since the beginning and it's taking me forever, and I use it so much. So anyway, these are honestly worth the price. They're worth the money, and if it was just a little bit darker or if it wasn't as pink, I would enjoy it so much more. I'm actually considering getting myself another one, not in this shade. This shade is the Strand. I would definitely get myself another one in a different shade because they last forever. So next up is actually going to be the Merit Pomade, and I finally decided on what I'm going to do with this item. So I am going to only keep this in here for 2 more months. I'm going to use it for July and August, and then I am going to roll it out. It's always a mess now because I did take the stopper out, but honestly, it seems like there's not even that much left in here. It seems like the product is just like on the brush, and it is starting to dry out, obviously, but that's okay. What I've noticed though is my clear brow gel from ABH is starting to get a little dry, which I'm sad about, and I also opened up a new brow pencil, which I've been wanting to use, so I just decided I am only going to use this for 2 more months and then roll it out. It's not my favorite product. I ended up using this 9 times in the month of June, so if I'm able to use it like 20 more times before decluttering it, that's great for me. I was currently editing the June Project Pan video, and I noticed I was missing an item, and I forgot to mention this. And this is the Huda Beauty First Kiss Matte Lipstick, and my goal was actually to use it 5 times in the month of June, and I actually used it 8 times in the month of June. So I am going to be rolling this lipstick out. Again, it wasn't to make any big progress or anything. It was honestly just to use up more products and different products in my collection. I love this lipstick. Like, I love the shade, I love the color, I absolutely love it, and I have a feeling I will be working on this in the fall, but I was really happy to have it in the summer, but I am happy to be rolling it out now. So my goal for June was to use this MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. I told myself that in June I want to use them. I'll use as many up as I can in June, and then I'll just declutter them. I used 2, 4, and then I used like half of 5 because there still is some. but these are just too dark for me. So I tried using this as foundation, but it was just too dark, so I ended up just using it as like a bronzer slash blush, like just in my cheek area, and it worked okay for that day. But I honestly just decided that these two shades were not going to work for me, so I am going to be rolling them out. But I use these, like, I am so happy that I reached for them. I made myself use them. Would I purchase this? No. It smelled like paint. It reminded me of like getting a tattoo. It had just like a really strong scent to it. Even when it was on my face, I always smelled like tattoo ink or paint, so it was not my favorite, but it did look very, very nice on the skin, but I wouldn't purchase it. Next up is the Glow Drops, which I'm really, really excited about. I ended up using these an additional 3 times in the month of June, and I am going to be calling it quits now because I did want to have these done by June, and they are done. You can see there's so much windowing. I ended up taking the actual stopper out, and I tried to get as much as I could out. And yes, there is still product, but because this does have coconut oil, I don't like to use it on my face. I was only using it on my body. I decided I would finish this. Like, I was just done with it. I feel like I used this so much. I used so much of it. It is kind of crazy how much I use. So anyway, is this something I would purchase? No. Is this something I would use again? No. The last two are so exciting for me, so I'm gonna share that I finished the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Oh my goodness. I love this foundation. I am planning on getting it again. I'm going to be getting it for the winter time. It's honestly just so natural looking on your face. It's like glowy, but it's not oily or dewy or too shiny. It is perfect. It looks so, so natural on the skin. It's honestly so worth it because there is a ton of product in here. I ended up using this an additional 8 times in the month of June. I can't believe it. I am done this. I am so excited to finally have this out of my collection so I can get myself a new one in the winter. I am going to be taking a break from this for a bit just because in the summer I feel like my skin, you know, it's oily enough in the summer, so I don't need any more glow. But in the winter, you'll be seeing this again in my collection. And lastly, the brow pencil. Oh my god, we finished this brow pencil by Winky Lux, and I can't believe it. Like, it's done. Like, there's no more. I am not going to be trying to like dig out the product that's left in here. I don't like this product enough to do that. I used it 6 times in the month of June, and it is done. Is this my favorite brow pencil? No, because one, the spoolie always smells weird. Even when I clean it, it doesn't make sense. So here's the shade. When you push down very, very hard, this is how dark it can get. Because I am a natural brunette, it kind of works for me because when my hair is more dark, I can have darker brows, but when it's lighter, I can have like lighter brows. But the end is like a big wide teardrop, so there are times where it doesn't get like precise lines, and it is kind of too big to get the ends of my eyebrows. So no, this is not something I would purchase again. It's not something I would choose or pick. But I finished a brow pencil, which I'm really excited about because now I can move on to my ABH brow pencil. So now for the other exciting part of the video, the products I'm going to be rolling in. I had a hard time this month deciding myself what I wanted to bring in. So I didn't want to bring in a concealer or foundation. And then because I'm really trying to use this lip product, I didn't want to bring in another lip product. And then I'm trying to use up this brow gel, and it's only going to be in here for like 2 months. So a couple months ago, I actually took inventory of all the makeup I owned. I wrote it all down. I gave them all numbers, and I decided I would go on my Pretty Random app and generate 3 products to use this way. This was going to be random, and I could decide if it was going to be a usage goal or if it was going to be to finish or hit pan. So the Urban Decay Vice lipstick sample was actually rolled in, and I was excited about it because I can actually use these with my ColourPop just a tint and work on these, and I'm actually really, really excited to use this shade, so I can't wait. I'm really excited to use these samples. The goal for this is going to be to just use it up, and then hopefully by the time I'm done these, I'll be closer to finishing the ColourPop one. So this I was really happy to see pop up, and I'm just going to have this in here to finish. So the next item that popped up was actually the e.l.f. matte setting powder, and I thought, you know what, I am going to work on that. I'm glad that it chose it because it is something different. I do want to set this at a goal to just use it up and finish it, because I do have another like little mini sample of the Too Faced peach powder. I can't remember, Peach Perfect, something like that. But I do have another mini setting powder, so I do want to go through this one, and my goal for this one is going to be to just use it up. Because it is mattifying, I feel like this is the perfect time to include it, because like you can see I'm dewy, I'm shiny, and I can reapply this throughout the day. I'm able to use the Revlon concealer, and I can even use this. Like, I feel like this is going to take a while to finish, but it is a nice product to have in here because it just gives something different to the project, which I really, really like. So as you can see, I don't have much left, but powder isn't something that you can like use in many different ways, and it's not something like a lipstick where you can apply it so many times a day, or an eyeshadow where you can pack it on or not. This is going to help refresh my project a little bit, and also it is something that I use every single time I do my makeup, and I can remind myself to reach for just a little more, like apply a little more powder than you used to get through this. But I believe I paid about $6 for this, and it doesn't look like you get very much, but I have used this for over a year now. It's crazy. Like, I can't believe how long this actually lasts. The other reason why I want to finish this and not just set a usage goal is because when I do finish this one, I want to get a pressed powder. So I want one pressed powder and one loose powder in my collection. Once I finish this, I'm able to purchase a pressed powder, and then I will just have one pressed powder and one sample of the loose powder. So anyway, this will probably be in here for quite a few months, but as long as I can finish it by the end of this project, I'll be happy. And the last item that the app chose, which I said yes because it's going to help me and it's going to refresh this project so much. I am so happy because this time around, it's almost like this project is just completely refreshed, which I am just so happy about. Some of the products are going to take a little bit longer to finish or to hit pan on, but that is okay. This is the Nars Orgasm blush, which I absolutely love. It is my favorite blush in my collection. I am so happy to have it. It has like a really pretty like shift to it. Oh my goodness, I wear this so often. I love it. I always love this blush so much every single time that I reach for it. I am so happy with it, and I just at first I was like, no, I don't want to like use this because I want to reach for other blushes, because what typically happens when I do my makeup is I will reach for this, but then I'll say, okay, I should reach for something else now instead of this. But now I have a reason to reach for this. My plan is not to hit pan. My plan is not to use it up. My plan is just to use this 27 times. So I have a feeling it's going to be in here for 3 to 4 months, because I do just want to use it as a blush. Like, I don't want to use it as an eyeshadow just to use it. I don't want to use it as a nail polish just to use it. I want to just use it as a blush. So 27 times. If I hit pan, I hit pan. If I use a lot up, I use a lot up. But I just absolutely love this blush so much. So I am extremely happy that it is in here. So this is going to be a usage goal, which I'm happy about. So typically I work on 5 products in this project, but this month I am going to be working on 6. I'm going to continue using my Merit Brow Gel. This is only going to be in here for 2 more months like we discussed earlier. Then I have my ColourPop Just a Tint, which I'm really hoping I can finish up within 2 months. Like, if I can finish these at the same time, I will be so happy. I have the Revlon Candid Concealer, which is acting as a concealer, eye primer / foundation. So I'm really only hoping to have this in here for like 3 to 4 months. But as long as I finish it by the end of the year, I will be happy. The other product I want to finish is the e.l.f. Matte Setting Powder, which I feel like is going to probably take me 3 to 4 months to finish. So I have a feeling that these 2 are going to be in here for a little bit longer than the rest, but that is okay. The last product I actually want to finish off is these samples, which will probably only be in here for like a month or 2, because I am filming this on the 9th. I don't see myself being able to go through these in the month, but you never know. I may be able to. Maybe I'll try one right after this video and see how they look. I am really hoping to have these done in a month or 2 because then I can roll it out, and then I would have 3 products out of my collection, which would be amazing. And then the last item is actually going to be the usage goal item. I am happy to have a usage goal in here because I feel like I am working on quite a few products that are going to take a while, and it will be nice just to have something where once I hit my goal, I can roll it out no matter the progress. So I am happy to be working on this in here, and again, it is not like a stressor for me. It is not an inconvenience. I use this so much and so often, so it's going to be really fun for me to use it. So anyway, that is going to be my update for this month. I'm actually so excited to see how I do by the end of July. I'm not sure how next month is going to go. I feel like there's going to be a lot of progress being made, but I don't know if I'll be able to roll anything out, but I guess we will see. And I hope that you guys are having a really good day. If you are doing a project pan, let me know in the comments down below, or let me know a product that you guys recently finished up, and I will see you all in the next one very soon. Bye.